looky here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
So, Verge, you haven't been on for a while.
I know.
People have been asking for you.
Frickin' radio.
Man,
Yeah,
on the radio, off the radio.
So many requests for Thursdays. So
Too much of
many.
a team guy.
Yeah.
I know. You're helping out.
That's
you
what it
really,
goes.
you know that if you don't do what you've been doing, it's going to cause someone else pain.
Oh, yeah. For sure. And that's just, I'm too loyal. I'm loyal to a fault, which is the way I was brought up. That's the way things go. But hey, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Good to be back in here with you guys today.
Well, thank you.
You too, buddy. How's everything been going?
I got no qualms. We paved in between our building and the strip mall at Paisan, so we're getting ready for a little patio action.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Nice.
So I had a bunch of city stuff to do today.
Yeah.
Wonderful
That's
lady
nice.
Carmen down at the liquor control. She's awesome. If they would just get out of her way and let her run the show, nobody would have a problem ever.
Really?
That would be
Oh.
nice. Has she been there for a while?
You're in and out. Yeah.
She knows
She's
what
a friggin' machine.
she
She's
knows how it
awesome.
works.
She's
Yep.
the best.
Never fails. There's always going to be somebody that's management level or corporate level it's like, just get out of her way.
And there's also somebody
That's
that's
why
like,
you
hey,
have her.
let's try this new thing. Like, let's try this differently. I'm like, it's working pretty good if you just leave her alone.
Leave her
Right.
alone. We're fine.
You gotta-
Tell them what you want done.
You got to put their mark on it. If somebody comes in, they got to change it.
Yeah.
Make it their own.
Seen that happen 1,000 times.
Right. My father-in-law was in town this past weekend and
Really?
was Googling best pizza places in Omaha. Where to get pizza. And on Yelp, I think you're number 2 or you're
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're up there
He's
with
like, what's this Paisan? I'm like, oh, Paisan. I was like, that's Versa's place.
Yeah.
This place. Did you tell him what to get?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing it on the way out of town, so we didn't have time to go.
Okay. So
So
next
Was that when you were at the Home Depot?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I was with him. We were buying a bolt to go in the ceiling to hang a swing and
Buying a
Sophia's
bolt.
buying.
Let's all get in the car and go down and buy a bolt.
And it's
That's
pretty
boy, you
intense.
talk about lack of trust. It's like, hey, Pat, go to the but no, I'll go with you.
I'll go with you.
I'll go with you.
Well, it's funny because he's an architect and a designer. He put a
yeah.
whole wing on his house in Denver, like himself.
Yeah,
He did
you're in
it all.
trouble. Yeah.
And so we went in and we're hanging a little hammock swing in the corner of Sophia's room, and you just got to go up in a little joist, and you'll be good to go. So
Yeah.
we're getting the stuff for that, and he found a 2x4 we needed in scrap with like 70 cents, and we had to cut it at a certain length. And he's sitting over there. He needed to go find a couple screws and a bolt. I'm like, hey, Paul, I can cut this. He goes,
Yeah.
he goes, straight? I'm like, yeah. And there's like a thing, it holds it in place. And he goes, and so as I'm walking, it was like a rom-com. Because as he's walking away, he looks over his shoulder, make sure that I'm cutting it straight. And he goes, now, you know what? The saw cuts when you push forward. I'm like, yeah, I know that. And I
Did you know that,
I
though?
did not know that.
Hand
You didn't know
saw,
that.
right?
You did not know that.
I did
I
not
was
You
going to say no.
seriously?
I
You
thought
were
it
using
cuts
a hand
back.
saw?
Yeah, because it was just it was the free one to pump, like 8 cuts, and
They all think it's on the pole.
yeah,
It's where
It's on the push.
Where's the sawdust come out? On the push,
it comes out.
there you go.
Yeah,
right?
Country girl getting at you there.
that's right. Yeah, I don't
Saying,
know.
that's all right, but I'm impressed.
Yeah, so that's why I was at Home Depot. Was buying a bolt and some screws.
Used to hand saw. That's excellent. Oh my God.
I'll go by the bolt. No.
Ah,
And I'm sure glad.
Hold
because
tight.
Everyone I said, I go, is this it? He goes, nah.
Yep. New.
You're going to have a little insurance action if you use that. Just going to say.
I just want to be able to do fun stuff like that. Like be
know.
creative, be able to build things.
have you ever split wood? Swung an axe?
Yes. I actually wasn't an axe. It was a claw of
Yeah.
a hammer, but splitting.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I like doing that. I remember doing that when I had an indoor fire, when I had the regular fireplace, the wood fireplace, splitting wood, and then I got tired of it, and so then I got a hydraulic wood splitter.
Oh, right.
Found a hell of a deal, and I can't even remember how I got it because I was living in Plattsmouth at the time when I got that thing, and it's basically just like a ski machine. Pop.
You had
You
to
don't
pull
have to do
You
anything.
had to pull it?
You just go back and forth. But it's hydraulic, so it's really easy. It didn't have it.
And your arms were shredded.
Oh yeah.
Your tries were on point.
Like, they hook those up to tractors now, right? You don't have to do that.
This wasn't that kind.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't 3-point? Yeah, wasn't 3-point.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay.
I say I think we need to put together a competition.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get a piece of, let's just say, like IKEA furniture.
Oh yeah.
I can do
Two
that. Nope.
two side tables,
Done.
Right.
and see who can put it together the fastest.
You know what I put together
Pat or JT?
recently?
Done.
I put
I can do
together
that.
not that recently, probably in the last year, but I do have, and you can tell I have not been using it. A weight set,
Okay.
like the whole The whole thing with the the
the
pulleys,
pull
and
down
the,
machine. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
whole thing
legit.
and the
It's
it's tough for a
legs and
podcast to do that
whole-
motion. We can't see.
I
it.
know you can't. That's the pulley thing and
Lat pull down.
the leg thingies, and that's how you know I'm telling the truth though, because my hands are going. We learned that from our body. What is
you did?
our language? What our body
That was your
language
tell?
expert? She said that somebody who does that because I'm like I make the motions of what I'm doing. Like I said, the plane flew over and this and that. They're usually telling the truth if they're making all the motions of the words they're saying. Your motions match your words. If your motions don't match your words, then you know they're
probably
lying.
You have to. Well, also if you look left, you were telling somebody.
See, and
something,
I
you
asked
look
her
left.
that she didn't buy that. She didn't buy it.
She didn't bite into that. 'Cause I've heard that too.
She's just
I
like
have two.
that's 100% true. That's held true about my whole life. Somebody looks left. I'm like, yep, later. I'm not
Liar.
talking to you anymore.
Liar, pants on fire.
And that little
Like in
you
a
know-
certain situation I was
Yeah.
just in, a dude that I was talking to, he was looking left all the time.
Oh my God.
real and
Oh yeah, the whole time. The
Really?
whole time. And I was on the right side.
So he wasn't looking at you.
So, yeah,
And
what?
see, that's another tell though too. If somebody doesn't face you or their
Right.
feet are pointed away from you.
Yep, that's one.
Okay, but I've heard the opposite on Dateline. Like Dateline will be like the cop will say in the investigation room, he was making too much eye contact with me and his answers were too serious. Then the next episode, he wouldn't look at me at all, and he was joking around constantly.
It's a fine
So like, how do you
line.
know? How do you know?
Fine line.
You can't. There's no tell.
Oh yeah, there's tons of tells.
What's another tell besides
Legs
sweating?
like if you think a young woman likes you, she'll cross her legs towards you, or she'll twirl her hair, try to bring
Isn't that like stereotypical though?
Also, the other thing you do is the mirroring. That's
that
another
one.
thing
Okay,
too.
so when I was in the financial industry, we had a psychologist there. He was part of the staff. Great dude. Matt Halloran is his name. He lives in Michigan now.
Okay.
But they would bring in advisors from all over the country and they would teach them. And I love body language stuff. Like I loved it. So he brought me up and we're sitting there. There's a group of people watching us. He's going through a conversation. I was the prospect and he was the advisor and he's trying to walk me into giving him, his my money to him.
Right.
We're going back and forth and it's subtle leg, uncrossed leg. He'd try to pace me, which is just you'd like rock in your chair. He's trying to get me to rock in my chair.
Yes.
And then he would cross his arms and I would cross my arms. I would just never do it. Well, he slipped up and he crossed his legs one way. And so then I crossed my foot toward his. So if he was going to come back to me to uncross his leg, he would have to touch my foot, which then is a big break in communication. So then I got him. And I sat there the whole time. And he was looking at me like,
Aim.
come on.
It's
Come
like
on, dude. He's like, move your
it's
leg.
like tic-tac-toe,
He's like,
right?
"Move-" Yeah, it is. He's like,
You have to
He's
put it
like,
right there.
total mind game.
move your leg.
That's
He's like,
awesome.
move your leg. The best part is no one in the crowd had any idea. And so then I just sat there, started grinning. I was like, I really, if you could just reach over there and grab that thing, I'd just love to see that piece you had there again. And so he's got his legs crossed away from me, and I've got his foot trapped. So now he's got to reach back over the chair as awkwardly as possible. And so we got done, and he stood up and he goes, I will have to admit that I got beat there. And the whole crowd's just like, what?
What
do you
just
mean you got
happened?
beat?
Nobody knew what was going
Nope.
on the whole time.
And then so we
That's
went through it
awesome.
back all, and they just, the look of amazement on their faces was always like,
It's true. You don't even realize it. But if you watch people and they're trying to convince you of something, if somebody's really good,
yeah.
they use their body language because that speaks to you more than their words.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Absolutely.
Body controls it all. So what else has been going on?
So, well, first of
Missed
all,
you
what
guys.
would you want us to put together real quick? Like what your IKEA table or
You're kind of
like,
in this. Have you ever
Yeah.
put together anything from IKEA?
just last week at desk. I bought it used and took it apart and put it back together.
How many extra parts did you have?
None.
None. You had all. It was
all of them.
Then it wasn't IKEA because IKEA always puts like 2 or 3 extra.
Yeah,
parts.
well, I
Parts.
bought it used, so it was already put together.
Okay.
And then I took it apart and put it back
So
together.
did you use my markering trick that I told you that we use with the big board?
No, but that was a great idea. I did not use it. I didn't have to because there wasn't that many pieces. Like,
But so you're saying
now
so
I'm
now,
imagining what the desk looks like.
So
Hold on.
you've seen
I see 2 cinder blocks and a board.
you got one
Okay.
post in the middle.
matter details,
You got one post in the middle. You just straddle that when you sit down.
whatever.
Don't lean to the right there, honey. Don't. No, you can only study on the middle.
That has to be in the corner.
If you put one geometry book on that side, you got to put your history book on the other.
That's right.
You got to keep this thing in balance.
I'm terrible at putting crap together, though.
I know.
Like looking at, how many times have you put together an entertainment center or whatever, and you get almost all the way done, and C should be where D is, and D should be where C, and it messed everything up.
Never.
Like like where you have the
I know what
shelves
you're
go on the
saying. I
inside,
know what
and
you're
then
saying.
you get all that, and the little holes are on the
On the
outside of the
outside.
entertainment
You're
center.
like,
Nope.
dang it.
Son of a
How does that?
Never pulled that off. Are we not cussing on this podcast anymore?
I just say, no,
Okay.
we can, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of let a pseudo F bomb.
No,
go.
I
that's
saw that and I was fine with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're fine. We cuss.
No
We can cuss.
problem.
So how many? This is fresh open box. Like you have to open the box and start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
JT, Christy Anderson.
what?
You know we're busy.
Really? I mean, come
Christy.
on. You think is
Christy.
there a light?
Come on.
It says we're recording now.
Well, a real person would have shut their phone off when they
Right.
got in here. That would have been better.
It's
But I'm
just
seeing this
okay.
video
Yeah.
in that room, Pat in that room, JT in this room, or vice versa. You can pick the bigger room.
Yeah,
Ladies' choice.
the way our studio is set out, the way our office is set out, is we have 4 studios, 4 rooms that
Yep.
are right across, 2 and 2, right across from each other, and then there's 2 on the other end of the hall. So we've got these 4, and we're in the back 2 right now. So we're in the southernmost, I guess, really.
Yep.
Yeah. Room, and so that would be the one
northernmost.
opposite.
This is the northernmost.
That's north that way.
Nope.
That's north,
That's
east,
north.
west. That's come on.
That's west.
Come on, Lewis and Clark. Let's go.
let's
North
go.
is that way. North
North is not that way.
North is that way.
This way.
You guys.
We would have gotten eaten by bears if we were frontiersmen. That's
I'm gonna
north.
look at.
Look out the window.
That is not north. You are pointing. You are tickling
pull-
Waterloo. That is Waterloo is west of us. North is that.
I
way.
would never tickle Waterloo.
First of all,
to begin with.
you know,
Fight.
we
Fight.
just talked about this. Is funny this past weekend about people that use instead of just saying right left, they say go ahead north on. Who says that anymore?
Go north?
Yeah,
I do.
Beth says it all the time in Lincoln. She's like go north past this. Just right left, north, south, east, west.
So you've
2019.
never had the point where you got your bearing.
No. Well, yeah, but not
You've
like
never set your internal compass.
no.
Okay.
I've never
Straight that way
is west.
is not straight west. It's northwest.
That is not
Here come the
northwest.
technicalities.
Verse is that northwest? You're pointing towards Lincoln. If Lincoln is northwest,
What do you do? Why don't you know what you're on? You're on a map.
right there.
Yeah, I know.
That's us.
That way's north.
yeah,
Ways north. That's
Yeah.
what I said. That
No, this way.
That way.
What are you talking about?
That way is north.
I like this part of JT. She's gonna fight it until she's right.
I will.
Look at compass. North. There's a compass. See,
Yep.
north is that way.
That's not how it works.
I got to calibrate here. Hold
There
on.
it is.
Calibrating.
Calibrate it.
Oh, I didn't want that. I
This
don't want
is
to buy that $450 thing.
You know.
Don't put ads on my
crazy.
compass.
Oh, I hate that. Let me see if I've got.
How do you calibrate this thing? Shake it.
I don't know.
Yeah, north is that way.
North is
Right there.
that way.
No, this way.
That way.
Which way are you pointing?
It's an N
So
stands
northeast
for
is
north.
right there, and is north there. That's 20 degrees north. That way, which is exactly where I pointed.
Your point.
Here,
I don't
you
know.
stay, no, you stay right there.
You have an
It's
answer.
right over there.
Keep your hand right there. What does that say?
Not north.
Northwest.
Yes. So this is north.
That's north.
No, I
that's
don't.
northwest.
That is not. Look out the window. I don't. This is
That
craziness.
doesn't. I'm not an
Are we
eagle.
not
That doesn't
trusting-
help either.
We're
Looking
not
out the
trusting
window.
the compass. Are we not believing Magellan who created the compass?
I'm not
believe
trusting the app.
Who we've based our lives on. But anyway,
What a
So-
what a
What?
show
Really?
that was.
you
And none of that's getting edited. I hope you know.
you guys. So JT in one room, Pat
Okay.
in one room. Same. God dang it.
Yeah. Same
Same thing.
Same project.
Yep. Same project.
And put it together.
Ready, set, go. Everybody's got a camera.
That's fine.
Okay.
We could do that. No
We
big
can
deal.
only. We
Are
can
you
only.
okay? See, I feel you would be okay with losing, which I don't like.
I think.
Which I
Does
don't
that
like.
speak to my confidence as a
No,
human?
No.
I think it factors into your care.
His level
I think
of
it
care.
factors into your stick.
My level of
Your level
care.
of want to.
Basically, you
level-
give a shit. Like,
give a shit.
I lost.
Give a shit. Yeah.
I lost.
I'd want to win. Because
Okay.
I'd want to win because
You have to bring your own tools.
You can only use
no
your
big
own
deal.
tools.
I've got my own toolbox.
Stop it.
Are
I
you
knew
gonna bring
that.
Are you gonna bring that little Velcro one? Or are you gonna bring the bigger one?
A cute little one with the my dad got at the farm implement show as a free sample. Yeah.
Just opens up.
No, my best brother got me a legit one that has everything in it. Things for bolt.
Like what?
It's got screwdrivers. It has
Thanks
Allen
for-
wrenches.
Let's say
Thanks
it's
for
still,
bolting.
it's still
Thanks
got
for screwing.
it still
Wash
has
it.
shiny ends and price tags.
There
you go.
It's awesome. I'll
That's
bring it in.
awesome.
And
Legit.
you know what? It's funny because when I win this thing, it's this guy.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be standing here holding my trophy, and you guys.
Oh,
are
now
gonna
there's
be-
a trophy.
Maybe
Well-
take bets.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh
Have
my
people have the
God.
listeners get on a side.
Okay,
Should we do a Facebook Live?
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Split screen Facebook Live. Pat's kind of pissed.
Yeah,
Pat is kind of pissed at this right now.
getting sweaty.
I think this is a great idea.
I've learned a lot from my wife in the last 2 years about building stuff, put things together. So I'm ready to go. She's awesome. So I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
All right. We'll put some together. Then we'll put a deadbolt in the door. Putting on a doorknob. That's always a good one too.
I did that. I
Put on a doorknob. Deadbolt.
Don't even come in my dojo without
Really?
me.
Really?
I got that.
Really?
One. You're gonna be in trouble.
replaced
Did you do it all yourself, or were you aided in that?
all myself, and I even used a chisel to chisel out the
Oh,
door jam dealie, whatever that thing's called.
yeah, that very technical term. Very technical term
I got
right
her
there.
done. I got her done.
In the door deal.
Oh, my God.
That's where I had the chisel.
So yeah, don't even come to my dojo with that doorknob stuff.
Excellent. Okay.
So what else has been
We'll-
going on
we'll do
since I've
that.
been gone?
Just
You know,
working.
hey, we're over halfway through our first year of podcasts.
Yeah.
So we're on the downhill side.
Yeah.
Of
Of year one.
365.
Year one, right?
Yeah.
You loaded them up J1?
15th of February.
February. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're 45.
Oh, so yeah, we are in August.
45 days
Yeah.
in.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? The Husker football is a week away.
How do you feel about that?
I was sweating my nads off yesterday.
You got-
Actually, it was terrible.
It was one of the hottest days of the year. It was so stupid.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I think we said it was 113 wind chill. It was
So
awful.
dumb.
It was
When
awful.
you're standing out there and you know you'd be a tough guy, coach like, oh, let's go. And then the AD was like, yeah, you guys are going in helmets. We're like, oh, good call.
yeah.
Because as I was standing there, and I'm a sweater, like I will sweat profusely. Every
That's a
orifice
good sign,
will
though.
sweat.
That's a sign of being healthy. People should sweat because otherwise you don't sweat, you die.
They'll tell you
number
that.
one. But
It's
number two,
terrible.
you should be, the more you sweat, is somebody who's in good shape.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never
If
heard
you
of that.
look at
sweating
me, would
thing?
you say that guy's in good shape?
You've lost like 100 pounds.
I was
going
gonna
say,
like 6
dude.
months.
no,
I'd
is
say,
it?
I'm down about 90 and 4.
yeah. See, that's all. That's great.
Shout out Jared Tomic.
Right.
That's nice. That's awesome.
But no, it was stand there sweat,
Oh.
hot. Like it was just standing there.
And
Not
like
moving.
20 years ago, it was suck it up and let's get out and run. But like times have kind of changed. How do you guys handle that in high school?
It
when
wasn't
it's so
as-
hot.
I think it's kind of like my college career. The further away from it I get, the better I get.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are like, oh my God, you were good. I'm like, yeah, no.
No.
Yes. But you'd have coaches, they weren't a-holes. You'd be like, yeah, half pass. And if anybody's going to equate one to like one of the meaner coaches in the history of the state, my head coach was that guy.
Yeah.
Kenny Fisher was awesome. Shaped me into this voice you hear today. Who's quick with a cuss word and probably has a good story. But no, it was good. You know, it's kind of the deal too. The season's weird this year where it's later, so we needed just a day. It was like, all right, let's just mentally recharge.
Do the high school start this week too? This
We
next,
start
next
next
I
week.
should say?
So we have a scrimage
Okay.
on Saturday.
Okay,
the
so we're
morning.
so the first Husker game the night before is the first night of high school games.
Literally.
Okay.
And then
Are they-
if everybody
yeah.
makes it to the end, then we play on Tuesday, and Nebraska plays on Thursday. On Friday.
nice. Okay. Wow.
So they'll clear that baby out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
it's
So they are
Scott.
tight together.
And you coach Scott.
I coach at Omaha Scott Catholic High School
Yeah.
with the Terminator.
With
Yeah.
the
Matt
Terminator.
Turman, yeah.
that's
Still,
cool.
God, that freaking kid.
Yeah.
Women, and he's beautiful wife Kim, happily married, loves life, awesome setup. But he can still get any woman to blush. Though he'll walk by and he'll smile and his little dimple pops up. Oh, there's Sherman. Look
Little
at him.
dimple.
He's so cute.
And he's a hero in our state.
He is.
He's
Yeah.
a hero.
Oh, and now we had a little mommy and me football class at Paisans the other night. They had 5 or 6 moms that were wanting to learn how to play. No, wait, can you? They had senior pictures like, can you teach us football? I'm like all of it. Like, yeah, we just kind of want to start at the basics. I'm like, okay. So I prepare. I got my sheets drawn out, and this is offense, this
Nice.
is defense, and I draw the circles and the square where the center is, and so we get up there and I set the paper out and we're starting to talk, and one lady raised her hand and I'm like, yep, go ahead. And she goes, what are the circles? I was like, oh, like, okay. Like, here we go.
They said the
I
basics.
said, well, okay.
You
So
can't-
the circles are the offense. And the one lady said, you know what would be helpful? And I was like, what's that? And she goes, could you just draw all the boys' names on these circles? And I was like, sure.
You got
So
it.
we drew all the names on the circles. Like, this makes it so much more sense. Makes it much more clear.
Instead of just saying this circle is your son.
And then I got one of the, why does my son play all the way over there and all the other boys are in the middle here? I was like, well,
He didn't take a shower.
deception. They were trying to be deceitful. And so, no, it was great, though. They learned, we taught them
That's a
player
good idea.
too. And yeah, It was fun. They had a
No
good time.
kidding, though. I
Had
mean,
a good
just to learn the basics. They still do that at the university?
It's now that they can't do it as fun as it used to be because some young girl ran over some older lady and broke her hip.
They're running plays.
Oh, they were running bags, like just
Remember
running over
that? When
bags.
they used
Girl
to
had
have-
the ball and they were
Was
tiny.
it Darlington that used to do it?
Yeah.
No, Coach Darlington
And the two
used to
ladies
do
at the
that.
end had pads and they would pop them with the pads and the other girl would run, or the other woman
She
would
lit
run
somebody
through it.
up?
And she must have bucked her.
Wow.
Oh,
Raised her forearm up and just knocked her.
dang it.
Broke her hip. We shouldn't laugh about that.
Oh.
An older woman broke her hip. And
Oh.
then she sued.
Did she? Oh, she did.
I believe so.
If I
And
now,
she
I
won.
would not sue.
Well, I was
And more importantly, she won.
And she won.
I was
would
laughing
not
at the lady
sue.
who chopped the lady down. Like that's
yeah.
intense. Like, dude, it's
yeah.
chill.
Chill down a little. But then maybe
but
she
it's-
didn't either. You know, some people don't have good balance.
True.
Or good
Just
hips,
saying.
apparently.
Well,
But yeah, if a lot of your listeners, if a lot of the female listeners want, I'll put together a YouTube series if you want to learn football.
that's a great idea.
I mean, talk about a dating funnel for Verse for the single moms. Like that is like
Well, no, they're all married.
Well, I'm saying in the future. Like this would be
Well,
perfect.
some-
Hey, you want to learn
some
football
are. Some of
101?
them might
Come on down to Pisons. We'll do this. I'll teach you. Have a little class.
That's like, no.
Yeah.
no, you don't
That could be a
think
good
so?
idea.
Nah.
Nah.
Oh, okay. You just stick with what? Plenty of fish or what?
Yeah, plenty of fish.
Okay.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
You can't be like, okay, so now I know what you watch at night. You're watching teacher-student stuff.
No. I watch Bachelor in Paradise
Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, that's what you're on to?
all the time.
I haven't seen a non-snippet of a TV, like a TV show, and probably I'm going on 4 months.
Oh yeah, sports.
Non-walking by a TV, like, oh, there's sports on.
Oh, yeah.
Going back into the kitchen.
And that's it. Yeah. I got one TV show I've been watching. We were talking about the other day. It was Drain the Oceans. Mm-hmm. Something like that. But it's a like
Sounds like a terrible show.
well, it's like it's like a Discovery or Discover type thing. Nat Geo.
Are they taking a different route?
No,
Like,
they
screw it, we're all dead.
That's
Get
it.
rid of the water.
Drain the ocean. But they take like pictures underwater with submersibles, and then they can transmit that or put it onto computers and show you what the topography looks like underneath, and like when they're looking for ships that went down.
Yeah, we need to
or-
get down there.
Or cities that sunk.
There's
or
billions
things.
of dollars
No
in the ocean.
kidding.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's forget about the
No
moon for right now.
kidding.
Let's get down there.
If I didn't hate water so much, I'd be like, send me down there.
I'm with you though. Nope. I won't get in lakes.
Oh, not at all?
Not at all. Nope. I'll ride in the boat all day. You want a beer? I'll get you one. I will ride in the boat all day, but I will not get in the
Are you
water.
the captain? Are you driving the boat ever?
I don't have to.
No.
I will if you want me to.
If need be.
If need be, I got that.
Pat seems like a surfer or a wakeboarder.
No, never. I've never wakeboarded.
I've done that.
And I don't get in lakes either. Or
Water
rivers.
skied? Really?
Never water skied. Never wakeboarded.
River, I'm
I've
with you.
tubed, but I held on for dear life to last time.
The only
I
place
held
I
on to
did-
Randy's life jacket.
Was in Valentine.
Yeah.
I did both wakeboards and the water skiing, and then Thomas Lakes. The best we ever did out there was in the wintertime. They take the four-wheelers out and pull you around on the inner tube on the ice.
Oh, yeah. That's a blast.
Oh my God, it's
we
so
did
much
it at
fun.
the farm all the time.
That is fun.
Until you hit a pier or dock.
Yeah.
Take your little cousin, you find the snowdrift, and you
Yes,
ship
that's
your
fun.
cousins over
Yep.
the drift.
Yeah.
Like, "Ah, sucker.
My dad used to do it, take us out on the tractor, and we'd have like 4 or 5 sleds at various lengths of rope behind the blade.
Yeah.
And take us out in the pasture and just start.
They knew it was coming through. Like, no, dude. Like, later.
Nothing you can do.
See you, nerd. Beat it. They just drive
Yes.
away.
I loved that.
Yeah, that is fun.
That was awesome. That
Are you a
was so much fun.
wakeboarder? Tuber?
No, God, no.
Tuber?
Oh, so here. All right. So my friends.
When I see that look in your eye, I get giddy.
the
Here we
Birch-
go.
The Birch family, they are on one of the sand pits. I can't remember where, but shout out to the Birches.
Okay.
So we're all at the sand pit, and they're like, "Oh, Matt, you should water ski." I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure. I'm totally athletic, I'm way athletic." No, I'm going about 275. I'm a pretty good sized kid. Probably like my sophomore, junior year, high school. Yeah.
Oh, little verse.
So we get in there, and I'm in the water, and like, okay, do this and this and this, and lean back, and do this, and da da da. I'm like, I'm looking at the boat, and they're telling me all this stuff. I'm like, I get it. Lean back, and then just stand up. I got it. So I'm looking at the boat. I'm like, Dale, that thing ain't gonna get me out of the water. He goes, it'll be fine. He goes, we'll yank you right out of there, no problem. I'm like, no, it ain't getting me out of the water. So I'm sitting there, and I got my, skis up.
Yes.
I got my skis up close together. Got the rope in between them.
Yes.
And then I'm sitting there and like, just whenever you're ready to say hit it, I was like, hit it. And so they go. You hear,
He's just sitting there.
so I'm looking at him. And I'm just kind of holding it. I'm like, when do I go? And he's like, hit it, Grant. And then slam it down. I was like, yeah, this is great. I'm like, look at me go. So then I was being an ass, and I hooked it on my elbow, like in the inside crotch of my elbow. So I was like, boy, I'm like, I don't know if I can handle all this fun.
Oh my God.
And he's just looking at me like, okay, let go.
Let
So
go.
let go and away it
Let
went.
go of the dock. It's time to go.
Yep.
Oh
I'm
my
like, all right,
God.
fat boy, no skin for the fat kid.
That's it.
Put him on the tube. I'm like, no way, I'm getting on that tube. That thing's gonna go under the water. It's gonna be drowned.
Right. Pull the whole boat back.
And the tube's fun until you're popping across the wake, and then you start.
Until you get whipped.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Yeah.
Worst.
No fun.
Who's ever
So-
came up to that idea for the one that flew?
Dumb.
Remember those?
Yeah.
People are like, I'm getting that.
Right.
Not a chance.
So like 4 feet off the water, just flying.
4?
Not a
Terrible
chance.
idea.
They go the tube way up high.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
And
You've
it's
seen the
always
video. Have you seen the video when
Oh.
it broke free?
Yeah.
And
And it's
Oh,
always
yeah.
the littlest idiot that gets on there, and that thing just takes him off up there like 15 feet in the air.
Right.
no, thank you. I'm not a fan. And the same way, water. I'm afraid of water.
Afraid? Like, I can swim.
I can swim. I just don't like open water at all. Pools, I'm fine, but don't put me under. I don't like to
Oh,
go
yeah.
underwater.
Like I told you that story.
Yeah. Not
Scary.
No,
You
thank you. I'm not a fan.
Bitch.
That's right. Yeah.
Dunked me in those bobbers.
TBT to one of our first verse days.
It was actually, yeah. Yeah. Not a fan
Right,
of
head
it.
over there and have somebody punch her.
Yeah. I mean, it's something you remember to this day.
Yeah. Well, I inhaled half the pool.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to forget. I can't smell chlorine. I'm like, ugh.
I bet.
PTSD.
Yes, but I'm with you. I'll get in.
Exactly.
I'll swim.
I don't
Now,
mind
if you want
that.
to dunk me, no big deal because I float real good.
Yeah.
Pretty chunky. Jesus, watch this. And whoop, you just hops
Oh
back up.
my God. Come right back up. That's it. Here I am. But yeah, even like the ocean, I think the farthest, like when you see videos of like open water, remember that movie where they're
Yeah.
out there and the sharks are out there? That freaks me out watching that. What's The Shallows? That's
Yeah.
another one that's really good, that she's the shark and the water and all that crap.
In the
The Shallows. But like,
It's not the sharks though. Like is it the sharks that get you, or like in a lake where you can't see what's going on?
it's the lake where you can't see what's going on, and also the ocean when the water's not clear,
Yeah.
where you can't see what's going on. But I don't like when you can't see what's in there, especially the lakes, because most of them are man-made. It seems like not all of them, but they've got
Even
other
the
things
ones that
floating
aren't
around.
man-made are still freaky.
Yeah,
like when
questionable.
Zarinsky-
Did you have a bad experience in the water?
Touch something. I don't know what it was in my foot. I'm like, whoa, that's it. I'm out. Done.
Does that go back to your story that we were talking about at the beginning?
Whatever. But
Those
yeah,
darn
no,
lakes
thank
and those
you.
one-eyed snakes rolling
Get to it.
around.
Oh my God.
One-eyed bull.
Well, that's a new one on the podcast.
Can we have that as the title of our podcast, The One-Eyed Snake?
Okie dokie.
JT touches one-eyed snake.
No, that wasn't what it was.
SEO's
I know
gonna
I
go
can't
touch
tell you what
his
it
foot.
was because it was even worse. So I'm not going to.
What was it?
A piece of wood.
That was a big piece of wood.
Shut up. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I'm out.
So a piece of wood. Oh, you stepped on a piece of wood.
No,
It was floating by you under
it
the
wasn't
water.
even floating. It was because it was part of a tree
Yeah,
that
terrifying.
was
It's usually where wood comes from.
in the
terrifying.
lake, and everybody's on their boats, and they're all just bobbing around on their noodles. and anyway, you're on bobbing around.
You're on one here.
I am, aren't I? I
You
can't get
just
away
can't
from
go
this.
away.
I can't get away from this. And next thing I know, yeah, boop, it wasn't moving.
that.
It was a tree.
Nope.
No, thank you.
God bless America. What is my phone's problem?
You are
blowing up.
popularity, Mr. Popularity, right there.
It's on mute. Google, figure it out. I tried to buy your Google phone.
You gotta start that. Okay, Google, shut up.
Yeah, right.
Try that.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm with you on the lakes.
Okay.
Oceans.
you.
I'm out
Are
on
you scared
oceans.
of anything? But
I'll go in the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, I got 2 ocean stories.
Okay.
Awesome.
So we're down in Florida for bowl game, and it's kind of it's a little caddyshacky when you get there at first. Like, all right, guys, you can have lake or ocean day. So everybody's like, yeah, so we run out there. So we're just farting around the ocean, and we're trying to body surf, and that's kind of deal. Well, what they don't warn you about is that this undercurrent, like it will
Is it the
pull you and
is
suck
that called
you
the
out.
Riptide?
Riptide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undertow, whatever.
So I'm doing this, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. Some of the guys had rented jet skis. So they're way out there in the ocean. I'm like, oh, that looks fun, but I don't want to go out there. So cool. So we're trying to body surf, and I get sucked in the riptide, and I'm pulled out. And you have no clue where anything is.
Wow.
But I had to kind of get my bearing, and I had to just eventually I was like, just throw your feet down as far as you can. I think they're down. Hopefully they're not up because if
Yeah.
they're up, you're going down. So I threw my feet and I was on a sandbar.
Oh,
And I
man.
just hopped out of the water. And I looked up and one of my teammates is riding by on a jet ski. Not the brightest fella out there. But he's busting by on a jet ski. He goes, "Hey, Verse." He goes, what are you doing out here? I was like, "I just about died." Like, give me a ride back in. He
Hey,
goes,
Verse, what's up?
He goes, "Give me a ride back in." No, seriously, just straight face. What are you doing out here? I was, like, I was hanging out.
half a mile off the
Just
beach.
hanging out. Got sucked 4 miles out into the ocean. While you're buzzing around here on this friggin' jet ski.
Everest.
I could just see his. I could see it, huh?
I'm just standing there. No life jacket. Nothing. I'm just standing there.
Middle of the
And
He's
he
all
has-
jacketed up.
He has no idea how shallow the water is right there.
No,
That's
Well, you
the
could
weird
kinda-
part.
Yeah, it was probably about up to my mid thigh. And he's like, "Oh, well, so what are you doing?" I was like, "Give me a ride back in." He goes, "I don't know if this can hold you." And I was like, "You're giving me a ride back in."
or I'm
like,
leaving
we're
you
done,
here.
yeah. No.
I'm taking
That's
it and leaving you
terrifying.
here.
So that's one.
Okay.
And so then the night that we won,
Oh my gosh.
gosh, and I kind of get my timeline mixed up on this because we may or may not have been drinking.
How insane was it?
Oh, it was fun. I got video.
Was this the first?
I videoed our trip
Oh my god.
to Miami.
And that'd have been
and
OG
to
with like
Arizona.
a
Oh, yeah,
big
buddy.
cam on no phone, nothing. Yeah,
Tara and Nance's handy cam, Sony handy cam right here, baby.
nice.
And it's a real. That's why I struggle believing some of these reality shows. If you put a camera in someone's face, they're going to ham it up.
Yeah.
Because then I have hours of proof of it, of everything.
Yeah,
So we won. We're in the ocean, and we're doing our thing. And it kind of got. We might have been. Maybe we were just dumb one night. Went out early. We might not have won yet. But we're in the ocean, and the ocean progresses. In this example, I'm just going to say from right to left. So as the waves roll in, you just go right to left. We were staying in the Sheraton Ball Harbor, nice place. And then down the beach, there was an old broken pier. It's gone. It's just all rock and rubble. So we're not really paying attention.
Right.
And we're just getting moved down further and further. Well, then I was probably still trying to fat guy surf, and I rolled over, and it threw me into the rock and rubble of the old. No, we hadn't played yet because I had to go to practice. Oh. So now I'm in the rock, and my foot, your skin is wet, and it just slid into there.
Yeah.
Kind of you're sliding in and not getting out.
ooh,
So I'm in there, and now I'm just getting pelted by waves. Like they're just coming and just punching me in the face. And so I'm like, "Help!" And then it hit me in the face. I'm like, "Help!" Then it hit me in the face again. I was like, "Help!" And here comes my guy, my dude.
the guy from the jet
My
ski.
day one homie. No.
Oh,
God.
This is the day one homie, class of 92, Chris Dishman. Lifeguard. Thank you, Cozad. He's a lifeguard in Cozad at the Cozad pool.
Oh my god.
320-pound lifeguard.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't go up on the chair.
Yes.
So he is
He'd get in, all the
coming
water
running,
came out.
running down
Wow.
the beach.
Oh my god.
Sprinting,
Like Baywatch.
arm, yes. The worst Pamela Anderson impersonation ever, just arms flailing.
Oh my god.
And he gets to me, he goes, "This is going to hurt." And I was like, "Don't care. I think I'm dying." And he just went, and he ripped me out.
Oh.
And it just tore up my leg. And so I had to go to practice, and it's all hashed up. So they're putting,
Oh,
Vaseline on it or wrapping it. And so I owe Chris Dishman my life.
Oh man,
That's why he's my guy.
so if he hadn't been there, you'd still kept yelling.
I'd probably still be getting pummeled by waves right now.
Yeah,
Because the
weren't
next
getting out.
morning, the tourists would come up and we didn't help that fat kid. He's just stuck.
Oh my god.
Where's Vrzal? He's stuck in the pier, an old pier. He's just getting pummeled on the beach right now by waves.
Did you get in trouble for being hurt at practice, like out screwing around or something? Did they think you were?
I went to practice and I didn't tell anybody. I was like, "Hey, coach, I need help. I've got blood." I was like, "Just wrap this up. Don't say anything."
Yeah.
And our trainers were awesome. They're just like, "Yeah, you bet."
Yep, no problem.
Like I said, Vaseline and pre-wrap and tape. Like, good luck.
Yeah.
By the end of it, just red, just soaked red, because it wouldn't stop.
Well, then after practice, you could just say you heard it at practice.
No, it
If
looked
you
like,
needed to.
I mean, it looked like a tiger tried to rip my foot off. Yeah. People
maybe
walk
not.
by and do this. Ow. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. I'm living it right now.
And then you won with it.
Well, I didn't. I just watched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just like a redshirt sophomore. I was like, "Oh, we're really good. This is awesome."
This is gonna be awesome.
I was a redshirt freshman.
Okay. Oh my god.
Those are pretty intense ocean stories. Like,
Yeah,
like
right?
Legit.
Yeah.
Especially the Riptide one.
Yeah.
It always panics me.
That
I've
one
got-
freaked me out.
Yeah, I bet.
bet-
If you've ever
oh, I
wondered
can't
what it
even-
feels like to be in a
I'm
dryer, that had to be, or a washer. Just you're getting spun around.
How far offshore were you when you stood up? How far did it take you?
Oh, man, it was a ways. I couldn't. I was freaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I pushed my feet up, I was looking out further into the ocean. I was like, am I on Gilligan's Island?
Where am I?
Like, is the skipper here? Like, Marianne
Oh
somewhere?
my God.
Like, I was like, it's over. Then my guy,
The professor comes
buzzed
up
by
on
on
it.
him.
Hey, what's up,
Hey, Bruce, what are you doing? No, just hanging out. Thought I'd have lunch out here on the sand pit dune thing in the middle of the ocean. What are you doing? Then he buzzed me a couple laps. I'm like, get over here.
Yeah.
Rode back in, dumped me off.
Like through a wormhole almost. I mean, it's just like it just takes you.
Did you go
So
over
quickly.
deep? Was it all that shallow that sucked you out, or would you go over like stuff that was over your head and you're just lucky that you
I
popped
didn't
up
go
on a
back and
sandbar?
check. Oh, no, I was completely underwater.
He was under the whole way.
Forget that, man.
Because it wraps around this way and it has to go back out.
Yeah.
So it was zoom.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like days.
You ever watch like when it doesn't happen that often, but when you see the videos of tsunamis and it comes in and then when it comes out, it looks like it's just pulling the rug out from underneath. It's just pulls it right back out, which is just the creepiest thing to watch when it goes and
Yeah.
keeps
It
going.
looks like it's happening so slow, but it's so powerful.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So that's can't even imagine. See, now would you ever get in the ocean again?
Well, I've been back in. I got back in. I was dumber then. I got back in like the next day.
Yeah.
It freaks me out when I even see our buddy Heidi. They always send videos. She always sends a video in the summertime when they go up camping, and they have the whole family and they're out in the river, and so they're out on a sandbar. And
Oh, yeah.
and which river are they on usually?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember where it was, but it's like don't be surprised what you see floating by.
Right. Right. No, yeah. Sticks, branch, especially after the
I mean,
floods,
or-
whatever.
Well, I grew up on the Platte, basically, right off the Platte, and the people that would drive out to when the water was low and drive out to the sandbars and then go swim out there, and you don't even know where those little suck holes are. The little whirlpools are everywhere.
It makes me nervous even just thinking about it. No way, man.
Absolutely.
The footing of those always gets me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
I know you're supposed to give your kids confidence and they can do anything they want to do, but I literally look at both of my kids and say, don't ever go in a river because you will die.
That's
Like, I have said that because I want to scare them to the point where they never want to get in a river ever.
You will die.
Like what do you call that? Risk, reward, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not worth it. It's not worth. You don't have
Nope.
that much fun in a river versus a pool or a lake or something like that. It's just not worth it.
I think there was times in high school my parents they said no on the chances of going out to a party at Thomas Lakes or a party out at Willow Point or any things like that because they didn't want me near the lakes.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, and there's good reason though too because their business partner had died in a boat accident. Just the year before I went into high school.
Yeah. So that's
and
scary.
he and his wife in Arkansas had died in a boating. They got hit by another boat, and it was a man-made lake. And so it
was bad?
It was, yeah.
You're not a fan of man-made lakes?
What's that? I don't like.
You're not a fan of man-made
Nope,
lakes?
I don't because there are all the trees, all the stuff is still underneath there. Like they have a lot of lakes when the water goes down in them. There's buildings. There's when
when they drained
trees.
Zarinsky a few years ago
Oh
because
my
of the
God.
stupid zebra mussels or whatever.
Yeah.
And it got all the way down. You could see the old creek bed and stumps and old fences and everything.
They just put water
They
on
don't give
it.
They don't
Nope.
care. They
Nope.
could care less.
Just flood it.
What do you do in your aquarium?
You get. What do
You
you
throw some things in there for habitat. There's throwing things in there for habitat.
But you don't
Jesus,
swim in
easy
it.
judgment.
But you
Team
don't
judgmental over here.
But you don't swim in it.
Wouldn't you be freaked out if
Fish does. Animal lover.
I give him a home. I'm not swimming in his home. That's
Wouldn't you be
it.
freaked out if you're swimming and you kick a shed? Like you're swim, berm, kick a shed. And you're like, what the F was that? And
What kind of low-ass lake are you in?
Well, you were in
know.
you were in the ocean and you were
Yeah.
standing.
You're not supposed to be swimming in Zarinsky when they're draining it.
I don't think you're supposed to be swimming in Zarinsky at all.
I don't think so either.
The zebra, I think
think that's a good
there's
idea
lot
not
of
to.
Nasty stuff in there.
Good idea.
They had to drain that one in Carter, Tucky, too, but that's just because it was in Iowa.
Carter, Tucky.
Kentucky.
There we go. Call it.
How was your Iowa listenership?
Shout out. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Listen, Carter, Tucky has the greatest marketing advantage. They're like, hey, stay on your side, gamble, because you're inside the geofence. Technically, you're in Iowa.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's right.
Fire
It
away
is,
on
it's
all your
true.
bets.
That's the wonkiest deal that they ended up on this side, not that side. The river constantly fighting to go back where it wants to go.
Old Carter, Tucky.
Yeah.
Carter, Tucky. That's
So
awesome.
then that's a man-made river. Do we hate that, too?
Yeah, I wouldn't get in there either.
That's just the
JT's
funniest specific thing. I hate man-made lakes. It's just I get like hating dams. Dams are creepy. But
I didn't
like
say I
man-made
hate.
lakes.
Well, I do hate man lake. I do. I don't want to get in. I'll jump on the boat. That's fine. Like I said, I will serve you.
You have a
beers
moment
all
of
day.
trepidation as you're getting on the boat. Don't fall in.
Jump in. I'm ready to go. You guys all have a good time. I feel. I don't.
JT's barrel rolling into the boat. She takes a run out the dock, just barrel rolls in like, let's do this.
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's rock.
Who's got the shots?
You need me to drive? I'm ready to go. Oh my God, Verse. Thank you for coming in.
Good to see you guys. Been a while.
You too.
I'll be back around more often.
Everything
hope
good?
so.
Everything good at Paisans?
It's all good.
Yeah.
We got to
All
do
good.
the playbooks coming out. Playbook will start September.
What's that?
There are some of the boys designed some new slices.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Crouch, Frazier, Makovica, Foreman, Turman, Dishman and Taylor, Tony Veland, Phil Ellis.
Nice.
Do you have a verse?
No.
I guess they're all kind of versy.
I'm not that guy.
They're all versy.
We got the Peter boys on there ready with the 55.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When does that launch?
Beginning of September. Probably after the first home game.
We need to do like some sort of event or something
Yeah.
down there when the
Yeah.
day that it comes out and do a
Anytime.
podcast down there.
We've got to get acclimated to the new. Sometimes we resist to change at Paisans.
Yeah.
In the back.
Well, you don't need. I hear you.
But they've tried them all. Joel, my buddy, got super pissed because I was going to. We make fun of Joel because now Joel's all ripped up, like flexi guy. But he's a fullback. So it's going to be called the Porker. And it has Canadian bacon, sausage, link sausage, and bacon. So all the pig parts.
Yeah.
And then in the tagline, it said, one of Nebraska's favorite fatbacks.
That's a. He didn't like
I
that.
sent it to him.
Yeah.
And he sent me a death threat. And I said,
Got it.
I said, I wanted to get your attention, and I obviously have it because you don't respond to my text for weeks at a time. So,
He saw it.
yeah, he saw it. He said, I will kill you. He said, if you put that in print, I will kill you.
Do you have those boys come down and
Which
try?
is a running joke
That's-
of us.
Do you have those boys come down and try create their own slices, or do you create them and then name them?
No, they do it. I tell them you can use whatever we got on there. I'm like, don't get, I don't want to go buy like Havarti cheese and Gouda.
Right.
Like, we're not fancy pizza. We're neighborhood pizza.
Yeah.
So keep it real. Keep it what you are. I'll tie the rest of it all in. You just come up with it.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite one of
Now,
all the
Joel
ones?
didn't get much choice because this was a plan laid out by Matt Hoskinson and myself that we were going to do this for a while. And we had a blast writing the tagline. We had a lot of fun.
So did you change the tagline to something else?
I changed to the 45.
Okay.
But in the register, in the point of sale, it says AKA the Porker.
Okay.
So when it prints, then I can laugh.
Does he know that?
Yeah, now he does.
No, he does.
Now he does.
Yep.
Which was your favorite one of all of them?
Cheese, 55.
The 55.
Straight up
pizza.
cheese.
Just straight up cheese. Okay.
That's like
You
the hardest
can't-
thing to make.
you can't
a
hide
really
anything in
good
cheese pizza.
pizza, right? It's true.
You can dress up anything else you want, but if you can't make a cheese pizza, you can't start right. No sense even trying.
That's right.
There you go.
I like
Amen.
that. And that might be the name of our podcast. Can't start right. No sense in even trying.
There you go.
Verse. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Kugler Vision
Also good
has been our supporter for a long time.
That's right.
They're almost every episode, almost real close. And they continue on just as the last week, by the way, for their August promotion. So if you've already got your consultation scheduled, when you hit that consultation, if you're automatically in the drawing, and they're going to announce the winner on Friday, the 30th of August, 2019, and $250 for the school or teacher of your choice. It's a $250 prize pack of school supplies, $100 gift card to buy some other things, and $150 for the winner. That's for the mark. So you can go
great deal.
hang out by yourself or take your friends. So thinking about ditching the glasses, ditching the contacts.
Yes.
If the possibility is there, wouldn't you want to find out all about it? That you wouldn't have to wear glasses, don't have to wear contacts, and you don't have to worry about finding your glasses, losing your glasses, putting your contacts in, having them pop out.
How about buying new glasses every
Buying
year?
new contacts, buying new glasses.
Right.
Exactly.
Huge
That's something I
savings.
haven't thought about that in years.
Yeah.
Ever since had the procedure done, and I do not regret it. But the consultation is where it starts. That's where you find out exactly where you stand. And they are the only place in the state that offers all of the different versions of this procedure.
Super great.
At Kugler Vision, kuglervision.com. Hit that consult button, and then you can schedule your date and time.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Parkville Media Production.